What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you. If you don't like somebody who's gonna tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you. I am goofy as a motherfucker. I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time, okay? I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit because if it's not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless and general, so please keep that in mind. And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfuck back. Y'all, baby, we back again. Okay, we growing. We vibing out in this bitch. Man, I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all. And what's understood don't need to be explained, baby. I love y'all. Okay, more than y'all will ever know. And y'all know, honey, as always, and forever, I'm going to stay in my vibe. So let's go ahead and get into this shuffle. Never gonna let you go. Faith Evans, baby. They said if they had one wish, they would wish you next to them. And it could be in summer, fall, or spring. But cause you make my heart sing. Okay, they said you make their heart sing. They want to give their soul to you. My baby, oh yeah. Cause every day I'm not with you, I'm missing you like crazy. So somebody missing you like crazy when they not with you, okay? Or this could be you. Okay, you could be talking to somebody, y'all getting to know each other and shit. You be missing them when y'all not around, okay? So new or old is kind of what I'm getting, but you know somebody probably missing your ass, and if they get another chance with you, they'll never let you go. Okay, I think I know you know that. Okay, so yeah, let's see what's going on in the energy. Yeah, pause. Okay, yeah, definitely somebody you in a break with. Okay, you took a pause and you started focusing on yourself. Okay, so yeah, you're not dating. Okay, you're not looking. You're not even dealing with anybody in any relationships right now. So yeah, somebody wants another chance with you, and they are missing you like crazy. And they said that you make their heart sing. And then why did you turn them down? Okay, so it's like you turned them down, and maybe they're not used to being turned down. Okay, so it became a challenge as well, is what I'm getting to. But you definitely need to refocus yourself and you started focusing on what is important to you and relationships or building connections as far as putting it in a situationship or leading to commitment is something that you were not trying to deal with. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the full damn thing. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what else is going on. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Baby, yeah, you could have children. Okay, so you can have children, and that is a key factor for why you don't be out here trying to pursue relationships. For some of y'all, you have been single for a very long time, okay? Because if you have children, you definitely are focusing on that, though. Or if you are looking to have children, you know, the right type of person, they have to be solid, okay? So a lot of factors come into play when it comes to you and who you deal with, though, okay? So you said they can miss you with the bullshit, but what you have to be is you have to have the morals aligned. You have to have the certain type of stipulations when it comes to your children. Okay, like a lot of things come into play when it comes to whoever I'm picking up on and who you commit to and what they bring essentially, you know, in the soul to the table, mentally, emotionally. Are they balanced? Okay, like who hurt you type thing. Like those could be your questions that you could ask, like not the regular questions like what's your favorite color, like uh do you have mommy issues, do you have daddy issues, like what's the deal here, what's your triggers, like you know you be trying to go deep diving on the motherfucker though. It's what I'm getting. Okay. But anyway, let's see what's coming out here. Yeah, you be deep diving and you be putting them through checks and shit. Like you got a little checklist and you be checking that motherfucker twice. And you be turning people down. Like this is what I'm getting. You turn people down, so it's like the thrill of the chase though. Yeah, there's somebody that sees you as somebody they want to spend their life with. Okay, they said they need you to love them, baby. Hold me. hold me. They said, touch me deep in my soul. They said you touch them in their soul though. So why are you turning them away? It's because you changed your perspective. They say, how dare you? Whoever this is, they're not used to being turned down. That's just what I'm getting though. But they feel like that you guys have a mutual understanding with each other though. And there are they would allow you to be free, okay? Maybe when you were dealing with this person, they could have came off controlling, okay? You just they're a little controlling for you, and you were kind of in a reset anyway, so it was just easier for you to not continue to pursue whatever this is. Whoever this person is, you didn't necessarily get with them though either. I don't even think that they even got all the way through the door because you're kind of in this situation, with yourself. You really fighting against yourself, like you versus you. And so you're learning to shake off the past regrets and the disappointments, okay? You're trying to be free, and that means free of everybody and anybody that feels like they want to be connected to you as far as dating moving forward, okay? Never make a promise, Drew Hill. They said, but they will never make a promise that they won't keep because that's not them, okay? So this person wants you to open up, though, okay? I'm getting more so, yes, for some of y'all, yeah, this is somebody that you definitely used to deal with, and they missing you like crazy, baby, and they want to come back and tell you that they will never make a promise to you that they won't keep and that they want to be with you, and they see you, that you have changed and that you were in a whole nother level, and they're hella attracted to you, and they want to come back and set things new. For others of y'all, this is somebody that tried to shoot their shot at you and you turned them down, okay, because you're in this new perspective. All right, and it's not really sitting well with them because they feel like that they are being pulled towards you, okay? Yep, lighten up. Yep, because I said you got that checklist, baby. You be checking that motherfucker twice. This could be somebody that you didn't even pursue, okay, or wanted them to pursue you, okay? You could just really just not be interested, okay? We got time with friends, okay? Yeah, you've been spending time with your friends. You've really been spending time with people that actually matter to you, though. Okay, people who genuinely care about you, though. So you don't really have time for people coming in and running game. Like that's kind of the mentality that you have right now. We got money matters, so you're definitely focused on your money. Your finances is very important with it, whoever you decide to get with, especially if you have children, because that's what I keep getting. Though this is why you've been single for so long. Okay, because it does matter who comes around your children. It does. It's an example that you set for them, and you're trying to change things. You're changing yourself. You're changing how you move. You could be also changing your friend group. Like a lot of things have came into the forefront for you, and you're not holding back no more. You're going after everything that's yours right now. Okay, so you tired of people making promises they can't keep, but there's somebody in your energy. Yeah, give them a chance. There's somebody in your energy that said they'll never make a promise they can't keep, but for some reason they feel drawn to you. They see themselves being committed to you, though. Okay, and they didn't even get a chance with you, and it's like give them a chance. Like you said, it says give them a chance though, because they could be somebody different from who you deal with though. Okay, maybe they weren't your type when they were like, you don't look like my type. You kind of just brush them off though, but they could be exactly what you need though. Okay, so you're being guided to open up, okay? Lighten up a little bit. Yeah, seek some help, which you are doing because you're in this new perspective here. You started focusing on what's important to you. Being free, what does that look like? What do you have to do? What's the steps? Okay. So it's like you don't have time for distractions though. So like even though this person is in your energy real heavy though, like I said, it could be past and new for some of y'all though. But you're so focused more so on where you're headed that you don't want anything distracting you. You don't want anything to hold you back. And that's very understandable. But this is what's making you even more attractive though. People wanting to commit to you, they see you as ideal. Okay. And it's because you did change your beliefs. Yeah. Because you were broken. Okay, you were broken, and this is what put you in this reset. Okay, tired of draining your energy, giving your energy to people who didn't deserve it. I mean, even necessarily situations that you dealt with. Okay, they didn't deserve that shit. Making promises they couldn't keep, telling you what you wanted to hear, la di da, woo woo woo. Okay, you started focusing on what is important to you. And really learning to have people in your energy that come from a loving place. Okay, yeah, not somebody that has secrets. Yep. So that's why you have this checklist going on though, okay? You learn to understand people better when you observe their behaviors, okay? So you feel like people carry secrets, but you're the type of person that reveals people's secrets because you really do observe them and you trust your intuition and you don't let it waver. Like you have grown strong with your intuition. whoever I'm picking up on, you're learning to trust it a lot more because you are in this new perspective. Yeah, and I mean, your discernment is pretty strong. So this person that's coming towards you, it's safe for you to give them a chance. They may not fit who you would normally go for, but like I said, they can be exactly what you need if you open up and allow yourself to receive it. Okay, for some of y'all, it could be somebody coming back that has changed. Okay, that I'm not saying you're gonna have to take them back or anything like that, but there is a few people in your energy because you are very attractive night right now though. It's very, very heightened. It's almost like day and night. It's like people that used to, be in your energy all the time, and they remember you one way and then you look completely different now because you're fitting this glow up that you're in. You're fitting it. Like, you don't look the same. Okay, it's like you're even brighter from the last time they saw you. they are like, did you go get surgery or work done? Like, they don't really know. But no, like, I mean, you could have for some of y'all, but a lot of y'all, what I'm getting is, you really just cleansed yourself, and you're really at a place of contentment right now. Yeah, high priestess, and your intuition is on point though. Like, you really observe people. Okay, it's gonna be easy for you to see who's a good fit for you as you continue to move forward if you're willing to open up and give somebody a chance. Like I said, for some of y'all, you already turned them down. Okay, you weren't interested. Okay, they said, I have exactly what you need, and they're persistent. So whoever this is, they're gonna still want to try to be your friend. Try to see if they can get in there however they can. Okay, but they're not that type that's going to completely beg you though. They will give it a fair shot though, because they said they ain't no fucking quitter. Okay, to you and I from Avant, yeah, they said they ain't no quitter though. Okay. So it would have to be you. Yeah, the Hermit card. Okay, yeah, you decided to go within and focus on your intuition. So it's like you do want somebody to commit to one day, but you know that it takes a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-work. Okay, and that's what you've been doing though. Okay, you want somebody to develop alongside with you, and yeah, you got somebody in your energy that said they want to do just that. Okay, so whoever this is, like, they want to continue to grow with you, and they'll let you be exactly who you are. They don't want you to change who you are. Okay, that's the truth, baby. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. You're gonna get clarity on what an actual healthy partnership looks like. Okay, if you open up to receive this person. Okay. Yep. Ten of Wands. Okay, because you feel like relationships, partnerships, committing to somebody is a burden. That's why you don't want distractions right now, because you said you're in this new this new perspective. You got clarity for what you think it takes to have a healthy relationship, and you feel like the options that have came towards you just have not been a fit. Okay, but I'm also getting, like I said, you cut people off pretty quickly, whoever I'm picking up on. So, they don't even really get to get comfortable. They don't get to get comfortable in your energy before you feel like something is off. Okay. It can also be you self-sabotaging because you are in this new perspective and you are changing. Okay. And you're learning to be free and walking to the beat of your own drum. Like, yeah, it makes complete sense to me, baby. Yeah, you have options. Seven of Cups. Like, you're literally exploring your options though, in all areas though. In your goals, your finances, you're exploring your options in yourself. Okay, changing your routine, maybe finding new hobbies. Okay, but you got options on top of options of people though as well. You literally beating them off with a stick. Yeah, the Fool card. Okay, you feel like people jump at you foolishly, like they come towards you with not a solid plan, like they just lust after you, and they really some fools. Like, you feel like they foolish. All right, he's like, because they don't really come with what you need. It's just like a waste of time. Okay, so you're definitely a lot of people's temptation. Okay, they are willing to jump in and see what they get on the other end. For a lot of y'all, you're literally people's karma though. They get a taste of you. They don't want to let you go. Okay, just any part of your energy, they want to stay in it. They begin desiring you. Okay, as you move into this new perspective though. Listen, this perspective that you're in, a lot of people desire you right now. You kind of come off mysterious in that way because people really can't figure you out either though. Is what I'm getting, baby. Yeah. Ten of Swords. Okay. So you feel like you had a lot of betrayal when you did spend time with your friends. Okay, you really have cut a lot of people off, though. hmm A lot of betrayal, people stabbing you in your back. Okay, and you maybe don't feel like you have that support system like you used to. Okay, like you're exhausted with people that you've dealt with. Okay, this is why you're in this new perspective that you're in. You're exhausted from people playing games with you, okay? And even your friends. That's why I said it's like you are like night and day though, because you have completely changed. Okay, it's like one minute they see you, and then the next minute they like, damn, what? That's what you look like. This is you. You blew up. Okay, you really have always been solid in that way too. Okay, like you feel like whoever I'm picking up on, you feel like you have a failure, like you fail at friendships, but it's not you. Okay, it's their insecurities that come out when they're around you. You bring out people's insecurities. Okay, so it's very easy for people to try to humble you more than a few times. This is why you can't keep friends, whoever I'm picking up on. Okay, you almost feel like you should just be by yourself. All right. Excuse me, is what I'm getting. Yeah, Page of Swords. And they be talking about you too. I was gonna say they talking about you. The people that you spend time with, okay, could be possessive over you as well. An ex person, they could have been possessive over you and your friends, okay, like who you dealt with though, and you were just exhausted all the way around. They didn't even have you in a commitment status, like literally though, they were trying to control you. Okay, this is something that you dealt with a long time. Okay, people possessive over your energy. They don't want you to spend time with nobody else but them. Okay, so it's starting to come together. Why you said these are distractions? Yeah, because you've had a lot of people distract you from where you were headed, though, and you didn't really feel supported, baby. Yeah, ten of wands, baby. 10 of wands, 10 of swords. Like you keep completing cycles, though. Okay, like you were overburdened when it came to money. Okay, especially if you're a parent, you could be a single parent. Okay, you have a lot of responsibility, so you don't have time. Like I say, you don't have time for the games. And yeah, somebody they said you kind of looked over them, that you should give them a chance though, a full chance. Like let them fuck up, okay? Yeah, the world card. Like I said, you was completing cycles in this bitch because you are. You literally are. You're completing cycles. Okay, like you really are moving forward though. You've done a lot of completion on things that were painful. Okay, deception. Okay, really overcoming obstacles, being overwhelmed when it came to your finances. Okay, yeah, 2 of cups. Seek help. Yeah, so you're trying to get, in order for you to get a healthy connection, you knew that you had to work on yourself. Okay. In order for you to get some peace when it comes to romance or balance and harmony in any relationship, you felt that you had to work harder on yourself. I mean, yes, working on yourself, healing yourself, but you felt that you just always have this bad like juju when it comes to relationships in general, that you can never find a balance, right? That you have more work to do. But that's not what it is. They got work to do as well. You are working on yourself, and it is not easy, okay? And it's like that checklist you have, a lot of those things, might not even come into fruition though with the person that you should be with, okay, or that's being guided towards you though. You're learning to find a way to balance partnerships and not just completely cut them off. Like you're learning to open up, but because of everything that you've been through, it's kind of hard to let that guard down, okay? Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Like you really are literally single and successful. It's like you have a lot of things. Like whoever picking up on you, your money, you got that shit to a good place. Like you're responsible now. Okay, you're looking good. You are definitely single and you're rather have it that way. You do think about the day that you could commit to somebody, but until then, you'd rather enjoy the time with yourself, or if you have children or any few friends that you have, because like I said, I don't think you have many. Okay, I don't think that you have many. Oh Lord, what is that? They try to come out a whole bunch try to come out. You're learning to trust your intuition, okay, so you don't get played by people's false masks in this bitch. Okay, yeah, listen, 5 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, okay? So somebody definitely has a lot of regret, okay, behind how they viewed you at one point in time. Also, like it was a secret how they saw you. Like yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the Empress too. Yeah, like you started trusting in your intuition though. Like when it came to the secrets that people were giving you, or the shade, or the mask that they was putting up with you though, they had a lot of regret though, because they tried to view you like you were just somebody that was out here playing around, playing games and shit like that, but you're literally the Empress though. Okay, and then you, like I said, you could be a mother, especially with that Empress card though. Like, you know, you don't really reveal your hand anymore because of all the deception that you've been through though. And it could also be about finances though, because people would always try to come to you because you have always been in this energy of self-sufficient, absolutely, you know, stacking your money or making sure that you're handling and taking care of business the way that you should do. Okay, you don't have any regrets from that. It's like you have evolved and you are in your highest position right now. You are in a divine energy, but also you are learning to let go and release things that you can't control either. Okay, especially with them secrets and masks. Let the masks fall. That has nothing to do with you. There's nothing else that you can do about how people view you or how they treat you. You can just move accordingly. Okay, so you're reaching that goal of full divine energy, whoever I'm picking up on. Like you literally are focused on your creative space, whoever I'm picking up on too as well. It could be a secret that you literally could be like underground celebrity type shit is what I'm getting. Like, people don't really know you. They only see the outside, and then once they get depth with you, they become possessed. Okay? Yep. Judgment. They become possessed. Okay? And then they view you in a different way from what they thought you were. Okay, as well. They do see that you're reaching your goals now, and you're balancing yourself out though. Like you literally are put yourself in a place of wealth literally by your damn self. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, judgment call was made and people are starting to see you for who you are though too. That's why this new love, this crush, this one that you turned down too soon, all right, they said that they want to reestablish something with you. They want to get to know you on a deep level if you allow them to. Okay, but you are in this place where it is yours for the taking. Like, literally whatever you're manifesting you can have. Okay, and for some of y'all, not so much. You feel like you're not at a good place to have a relationship. Like you said, you're not ready. That's why you're pushing people away, and that's very understandable. There's somebody in your energy though. They said that they want to at least be your friend though. Okay, if only you knew, from Patty LaBelle. They said, yeah, how much I love you. And you know that's somebody from the past. We got playful connection, though. If you open up and give this person that you kind of brushed off an actual chance, though, you guys could actually have a good time. They could help you relax, okay? Go do things to take your mind off of business for, you know, a little bit. Yeah, and it's going to be a deep connection. Because I did say they already feel it with you, though, okay? It's just like it put, like you put a battery in their back when you kind of just, yeah, I'm not interested. However you said it, I'm not necessarily looking for nothing. Okay, you know, no thank you, or however the hell you said it. It put a battery in their back. Okay, they definitely became a little possessive over your energy. Okay, y'all have a shared purpose. They're meant to come into your life. Okay, to actually show you that somebody has mutual interests as you though, and even if you guys don't necessarily agree on the same things, they will support your passion. They have a shared purpose and y'all could do the same thing. It's going to be mutual growth as well. Somebody you can actually grow with. Now these are things on your checklist. I'm just saying, whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, it's going to be an eternal connection because you changed your perspective. And so you don't see this shit coming. You're not looking for it, all right? But you have options, and they in there, baby. There's somebody in there that's good for your ass that you're overlooking. Okay, yeah, that's got mutual growth. That they don't want to be stagnant. Whoever this is, they don't like to be stagnant. All right, yeah, cherish moments. You can make new friends. Okay, y'all can learn to make friends together. All right, because like I said, whoever I'm picking up on, you haven't had a really good run when it comes to friendships. Not so much. Okay, you had cherished moments with your friends, but after all the betrayal and the deception, you had to move on though. You definitely want somebody that you can engage in meaningful conversations with throughout. Okay, no matter however it fits in your life, whoever the person is. Okay, this person that is coming towards you that you kind of overlooked, you guys will have cherished moments together. Okay, and they're very compassionate. Okay, so they do care about how you feel. Okay, heaven sent from Keisha Cole. Yeah, they feel like you sent from heaven. Okay, unconditional support. Yeah, they'll support you on anything that you do. They'll help you. You feel like you're struggling with finances. You feel like finances is a burden. How can we get that shit together? Like, this is the type of person that asks questions. What's the solution? Okay, that's who's coming towards you. That's who this person is that you overlook. Or you could just be, walking by them and you don't even know that they got all these feelings for you. Okay, or that they feel a way that's deeper than what they can even explain. Yeah, a radiant love, something they can't explain. They said they might need some help trying to get your attention though, because you don't look like you're interested. But they said something in them is just like they got to get to know you. Okay, so why not take the shot again? Okay, boundless trust. So you can trust this person though. Okay, you can trust them and that their intentions are actually pure with you though, with their actions, like their actions, their intentions. Okay, like they want to be honest. Okay, this is a very honest person, whoever this is. You could feel like they were a little cocky, and that's why you kind of played them off, like you dismissed their advances, because that's also what I'm getting to. You kind of just dismissed their advances, like nah. You said there might be a trick to that. You said there might be a trick to it. I'm not interested, baby. Yeah, but y'all have loving harmony. See, it's a secret that you could be achieving a harmonious balance with this person that you're overlooking, baby. Yeah, y'all have shared dreams. Like, just talk to them, give them a chance. Like, just talk to them and just see, like, just see how it could be. Just see how y'all might fit. Okay, that baby, I know it ain't love at first sight. It was for them when they saw you. They said it was love at first sight. Okay, we about to do the signs: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node if you're operating in it. And I only do the signs because I don't do individual sign readings anymore. So even if your sign isn't called out here, that don't mean this reading ain't hitting with you. Seven of Cups. You could be a Scorpio that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with options. On top of options, you have options. We know this. Okay, you're about to get a lot of clarity about who those options are if you haven't already started getting them. Okay, or people noticing you. You can start actually noticing people noticing you. Maybe you're starting to get out of that tunnel vision when you walk around and kind of observe the scene, because whoever I'm picking up on, you kind of like to just mind your business. Yeah, and move forward with the Chariots. So you could be a Cancer Moon that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. And yeah, you said you got goals. You're overcoming obstacles. You said you ain't looking at nobody that's looking at you. Okay, but there's somebody you should be looking at. Okay, maybe Two of Cups. Man, this big ass chunk. Okay, that's Cancer that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. That's Two of Cups twice though. Okay, yeah, because they see you as a soulmate. They see you as somebody they should be doing this life with though. They said you were sent from heaven, and are you an angel? And did it hurt when you fell? That's what they really want to know. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Because they might try to come with that. Okay, Eight of Cups. You could be a Pisces that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with though. Okay, but yeah, so it's like you could be traveling too. Your desire for more is what puts you in this place of walking away from everything though. Your desire for more, this person that wants you as bad as they do, the desire for more with you and feeling like they're supposed to be with you is ridiculously strong. Okay. Yep, Three of Pentacles. How they want this partnership with you that bad. You could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. In order to get you, they're willing to walk away from anything, okay, to make sure y'all on the same page always, okay? So like I said, for some of y'all, it is somebody from the past. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, okay? It is somebody. All right, and y'all wasn't a couple or anything like that. Y'all had a little situationship or some shit like that. They gonna try to come bring that ass back, right? Even with you in this new perspective, they want to come give you some clarity for some of y'all though. Okay, but you're expanding. You're expanding. You have clarity. You have truth now in this new perspective. Okay, you have options. One of them is an internal connection. Okay, make the right choice if you're willing. But like I said, for a few of y'all, not necessarily. You're not looking for it. You don't care about it. All right. Ten of Pentacles. You could be a Virgo that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with though. But you have somebody that you can have a stable partnership with. Okay, in these options of yours. That'll probably just be, slowly coming in, rolling in if they haven't already. Okay, but what I keep getting is somebody that you overlooked. Okay, or somebody that you already you ain't interested. You already turned them down. Y'all didn't get nowhere. Y'all ain't did nothing, none of that shit. Okay, it's that person. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yep, expect communication. Okay, you could be a Gemini that I'm talking to, or a Taurus that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. Expect communication from this King of Pentacles, though. They're very stable too, as well. All right, like they are very stable and they're grounded. Okay, they're solid. They're loyal. Okay, something that you're looking for on your list. They have a lot of power. They could be a business owner as well. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You know, this person, when they come in with it solid though. Okay, they want to take their time with you though. That's why they you know, the fact that you kind of, you know, dismiss their advances. For some of y'all, you dismiss their advances, so they got to just come out and be like, yeah, I'm interested. Okay, so you're not really reading in between the lines, but that's on them because they got to speak up. For others of y'all though, okay, you did, yeah, I'm not interested, I'm not looking for nothing, and you know, they respected it, but they aren't okay with it. So like, they respected it, but no, they still want to pursue you. So you could expect that as well. Okay. Yep. Three of Pentacles. They want to pursue you. They want a partnership with you. Capricorn twice. Okay. Yeah. They may not have told you because my throat tried to close up. So yeah, they could be trying to, you know, flirt with you, throw little advances at you, thinking that you're picking up what they laying down, but you're not. Okay, because you're not in it. Yeah, Five of Swords. So you could be an Aquarius that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. You focused on your money because of all the mind games, people playing in your fucking face, deceiving you. Okay, you're too determined to succeed, baby, and you want somebody that supports you unconditionally. Okay, and this person, they absolutely do. Chariot. Yep, that's Cancer Moon twice. Okay. Yeah, we got the Devil, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna put these back though. So you could be, that's Gemini twice, Virgo twice, Capricorn three times. Okay, you have completed this cycle though. You worked really hard to complete this cycle of the toxic attachments. Okay, being fixated on things that you couldn't control. Okay, like, you know, partnerships, because you know you can't control how people move with you. You know that now. Whoever I'm picking up on, that's nothing. Okay, that was nothing for you to start realizing that. It took you a while, maybe in the beginning, but now it's nothing. It is absolutely nothing to have you continue and move forward. You could stutter, okay, or they could stutter. Yep, baby, I'm ready. Levert. I'm over here channeling. Yeah, they ready, baby. Yeah, Hermit. That's Virgo three times. Okay, you've done a lot of soul searching. This person could be introverted too as well. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to invest in you. That's Taurus three times. Okay, they could be a gift giver. All right, they in the King of Pentacles. Okay, they're very traditional. All right, they definitely would like to probably wine and dine, all of that type of shit, you know, make you feel good type thing. That's the type of person they are. They want to make sure that you are solid though. Okay, they are very loyal in that way. So, you know, it would take a lot for this person to completely, you know, leave your side. They're willing to put in the work because they do want commitment. Whoever this is, they want to be a spouse. All right, they want what you want. All right, you're just not looking for it right now. They are. Okay. Yeah, you're exotic. That's what I'm saying. You're attractive as hell, though. That's why everybody is looking at you. Okay, in this new version that you're in, and you stand out. You don't look like anybody else. You carry yourself very well. People are noticing that you're single, and why are you single? Okay, we got moody. Some people can feel like you're moody. All right, you know, you dismiss people, and you kind of got an attitude when you do it. Like, they said you a little feisty and shit. Like, damn, like, what you doing all that for? Like, damn, I just said hi. Like, and you just kind of was in this perspective that you're in tunnel vision, so you're not really focused on it. Yeah, moody came right back out. Yes. You kind of all over the place when it comes to sharing a purpose with somebody, really getting that clarity that a relationship actually would work. Like, you're kind of all over the place with it, especially with this card. She got her hands up like, stop, wait, no. Like, you got, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about it. I mean, I do want that, but you kind of withdraw from connections right now. Okay, you could be an artist. So like I said, you're definitely in your creative space. That is definitely trumping everything. You're so focused. Okay, you could be a little agitated. Maybe you need some sleep. All right, we got Slow Jam from Usher and Monica. Okay, they want to take you dancing, whoever this is. Okay, they want to play some slow jams with you, listen to some playlists. Y'all share music. They could definitely be into music. Okay, we got Desperate. You got a lot of options that are desperate for your attention. They are desperate. Okay, like I said, they get possessive over you. All right, and you keep glowing up and shit. You just looking better and better. They get desperate to get your attention. That's why I said they could already be, you know, slowly coming into the DMs, or reaching out eventually, all right, or finally getting you to look their way so they can tell you how they feel about you. Yeah, you're detached. That's what I'm saying. You don't care. It was crazy about it is people are just, man, they want you even more because you don't care. Yeah, procrastinator. Okay, so you feel like people always procrastinated with you, even your friends, past friends and shit. Okay, and there's somebody, like I said, this new person that's in your energy. They haven't completely reached out. It's like they got the message, but they ain't sending it. Okay, or they not calling. Okay, they a little hesitant. Okay, they could just be with a little lazy, but the fact that the way that you dismiss them, okay, or just overlook them, it's like they got to stop procrastinating and get to it. Okay, they're goal oriented. Like I said, I mean, they're in the King of Pentacles. All right, they are definitely grounded and they're stable. Okay, they are goal oriented. Like I said, they definitely have a plan in place. And they said they need to stop procrastinating on this plan and get to it, do it to it, and see what you say. Okay. But for some of y'all, they haven't told anything to you. For others of y'all, like I said, you already turned them down. Yeah, conceited. Yeah, you felt like this person has some conceitedness, like they cocky and shit. And for some of y'all, that's why you went ahead and dismissed them because they was a little too sure. You said they act like they was all that in a bag of motherfucking chips. Like the fuck? Like, no, why you acting like you just God's gift to the earth? And they kind of maybe triggered you in that way. Just kind of like, yeah, nah, I don't want to deal with this person. And you trusted your intuition and you went on about your business, okay? But whoever this is, they have a strong personality. They're assertive as well as you, okay? Yeah, persuasive. And they are very charming too. So maybe you just felt like they was just a walking red flag. Like they could be very attractive, okay? You kind of feel like, yeah, the attractive ones that's super attractive, they just be over here playing with people like they just be doing toxic shit, okay? So there's something about this person where you feel like they have a lot of options, just how you observe them. For some of y'all, too. You ain't playing no motherfucking games. That's what's known. Yeah, we got promiscuous. Okay. Yeah, see, that's all people kind of wanted you for, or they could have saw you as promiscuous. Okay, that's why you started really focusing on yourself though, and getting that guidance that you needed. Okay, because you don't want people to continuously just lust after you or assume that that's all that you want. You have this sex appeal about you though. Okay, so people are sexually attracted to you, but they think that you just gonna throw that shit everywhere, and then they come into a rude awakening because you're not even about that though. Whoever I'm picking up on, not now at least. I mean, I don't know about your past like that, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, though, you have a magnetic energy though. And that's why people get very possessive over who you spend time with if it's not them. Okay, these are your past people. That's why you could have had a cloud of judgment from people that you dealt with too. Okay, they tried to keep you confused and just keep you in that lustful energy and make you question what it was, like definitely gaslighting you and shit. Okay, you're very health conscious, so like I said, you day and night, baby, like you could definitely change. Like you could be an overnight celebrity, like you made yourself a celebrity overnight type shit. And then you got people over here trying falling in love with you, possessive of your energy. They don't want to treat you right, but they don't want nobody else to deal with you. Okay, you got one that's actually right, you know what I'm saying? And you could have just overlooked them because you're detached and you're tired of people and their bullshit. Okay? Lifetime, Maxwell. Yeah, you definitely have somebody in your energy that wants to work it out this lifetime with you. They're definitely coming back. For some of y'all, you could be dealing with them and then this person that you overlooking shoot they shot. Okay? We got passion. Angel number 1031. Okay, you have a lot of passion. Okay, you could have a lot of passion when you walk and talk. Everything that you do is with passion. Yeah, mindfulness 2713. You know how to control your emotions. And that's why people are comfortable around you. Okay, that's why people feel uneasy around you. People feel a lot of things around you. Okay, I don't think they know how to necessarily decipher your mood either. Okay, they just kind of just see what they gonna get because in that way you're just unpredictable. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, you and your purpose. Angel number 77. Yep, you and your purpose this lifetime. Okay, and you're being protected. Angel number 444. You've been protecting yourself as you've been healing in this new version. You protect yourself from these options. You've been learning to really process the options that are coming your way, not just in relationships, but in options, opportunities, okay, goals. If you're moving, if you're trying to get another financial goal, like you are learning to process things before you just make a move. You could be very impulsive, okay. We got bravery 717. So yeah, that person here that you should give a chance is about to be brave, and they about to just lay it out there, baby. Yeah, shift. And number 55. It's time. They said it's time to move this shit in motion. Try to get this shit going here. Time to shift. All right, let's move it around. Let's move together as one. Okay, yeah, harmony. Shit, angel number 22. Yeah, let's move together as one. Okay, we got forgive. Angel number 303. Okay, so a lot of people who try to make you feel like you were promiscuous, right? They were trying to make you feel that way because they done fell in love with your ass. Okay, they were addicted to what you had. Okay, like I said, your sexual energy is strong. Okay, they could have tried to play it like you were the one out here giving it to everybody, but they would have just been thankful to God, like to even get it. Okay, then pray to the Lord that they got it. Okay, at least once for a lot of y'all. Okay, so they could have tried to spread that narrative, and somebody wants to come back and apologize for trying to spread that narrative on you because they absolutely could have been the 304. Like it probably was them, and necessarily not you, or it could have been you, and you have changed your ways. However, it happens. Everybody goes through shit, and you either overcome it and you change your mindset and you change the pattern and you continue to heal, or you don't. Okay. But you could have been promiscuous in the past. You're definitely not in that energy now because you ain't giving nobody the time of the day. Okay. We got stability. Angel number 44. Your energy is stable. And that's why people are magnetically drawn to you. That's why people are a little hesitant to actually fully approach you. Okay. There's just somebody that's more confident than the others that you could have dismissed. Okay. Because they said they can handle the energy that you have. All right. But you have to be open. You have to be open to receive it. Yeah. Infinity. Y'all can go far if you let them show you. Okay. So let's do a timeline. Let's see when they might fully do it, or you might actually maybe give them a chance, okay? Or just kind of get the confirmation that maybe the person on your mind that you kind of overlooked and they've been kind of giving you goo goo gaga eyes or throwing little subliminals and you ain't catching them. That's the person I'm talking about. Yeah, in divine timing. So they're being guided towards you though. Okay, you are in your purpose, but they're being guided towards you in divine timing. So yeah, you're not gonna see it coming. Okay, but they already feel your energy. They already trying to get a strategy plan to come towards you with the business, like with the business. Okay, in April. So they definitely could have noticed you in April. You could have turned them down in April as well. Your birthday could be in April. You could have just overlooked them in April when they were making advances at you. Okay, and you just like anyway and moved on about your day. It's that one. That's for some of y'all. Okay, what else? In September. Okay. So your birthday could be in September. Their birthday could be in September. The fall could be significant for sure. Okay, then you could meet them in September, or them actually literally introduce themselves to you and saying how they're interested in you in the fall. All right. Let me go ahead and leave it here for y'all. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general. To energetically donate to the channel, it is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm gonna throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care. Bye.